Hey everybody, and welcome back to the MindCatcher's channel. Today I'm going to be trying out two foundations from the same company. This is Sacha Cosmetics. This is their Camouflage foundation, which is super full coverage, and this one is their Second Skin foundation. Now, I've used the Second Skin foundation, I think in my last tutorial. I used this on my face, and then I used the ordinary foundation around the perimeter of my face, just bringing back a little color. I used it in the shade Perfect Spice, but I think because it's the summertime and I've been spending a lot of time in the backyard and stuff, I believe I need to go on down to Perfect Bronze. So I'm going to be trying the Perfect Bronze foundation, the Camouflage on one side of my face so you guys can see what it looks like, and the Second Skin foundation on the other side of my face so you can see what it looks like. Because I have lots of discoloration, blemishes underneath the chin, around. I want you guys to see how much coverage we can get with either one. It can kind of give you guys an idea of what or which one you would choose if you're on their website. I do have a discount for their website. It's 15% off. The code is Valerie1, so if you ever buy anything off of Sacha Cosmetics website, you can use that discount code and get you some money off. Okay, since we already have used the Second Skin foundation in other tutorials, I'm going to go ahead and use the Camouflage first. I'm just going to apply just a tiny bit of it's even hard to squeeze out. It's very thick. You need just the littlest bit of this foundation. And I'm going to use my Sigma, this is the Baking Kabuki brush. This is the F89. So I'm just going to pick up a little bit. And I'm going to start leaving the brushes that I use down below as well, because I love my Sigma brushes. I love my Real Technique brushes. So I want you guys to know which ones I'm using. Right now I'm just putting a little bit of primer in my T-zone. I don't want to get too oily while using these foundations. And the primer I'm using is the Makeup Forever Step 1. This one is the mattifying primer. So there's a little product on here. And you see, I like this brush because it has that little, arch there. And it really gets in all these corners and places very well. And as you can see, the Perfect Bronze is a very good match for me. I like the way I could twist this brush upside down and get around my eyebrows. Love it. You could twist it this way and get around the nose, and it curves perfectly with my eyes. And Sigma is running a little bit of a deal. If you spend a certain amount of money, you can get one of these specialty brushes for free with your purchase. So I always have a discount code for Sigma down below as well. So that is what the Camouflage foundation looks like by itself. Nothing else on. No corrector. Nothing. It is a very good foundation for those people who have some serious blemishes and you want to be like perfect. This foundation is very good. Super full foundation. Now, I'm not telling you to go out and buy it for the summertime, but for the winter, yes. So I'm going to wipe this brush off a bit, and then we're going to use the Second Skin foundation on the other side of my face. Remember, it's in the same shade, but the Second Skin is buildable coverage. I would call it still full coverage. It's just a little bit lighter than the Camouflage. And like I said, I used it in my last tutorial. This is the Second Skin. It's coming out a little bit faster than the Camouflage foundation did. A little goes a long way. And you see the discoloration there. Let's see what we can do. Now to me already I can see that the second skin seems to have more of a luminous look to it. And the camouflage seems to be more mattified. You can definitely see the difference between the two sides under the chin. Very, very pigmented, lots of little spots and everything, discoloration you can see. Also, because this side is a little bit more luminous, it almost makes this side look a little darker. It's the same shape, perfect bronze, but this side looks almost darker. Guys, I think, being an oily girl, I choose the Camouflage foundation more. I'll tell you guys why. I feel like it covered very well. I feel like it works very well over a mattified primer. This side is a little bit more luminous, so I feel like if I start sweating or if my oils start to seep through a little bit, this side is going to get a little first. Also, I feel like this side almost looks oxidized straight out of the packaging. This side looks like I'm going to have a little bit more time before it starts oxidizing, before it starts turning that orangey color. This side, to me, in my lighting, looks like it's already starting. So I'm really liking the Camouflage side. Really liking that. I think it's going to help me stay matte a little bit longer. I really didn't think I was going to like the Camouflage foundation better. But I think that I like the Camouflage better. You guys let me know what you think. This was just a try because I've never done them side by side on my face before. I'm going to wipe off this side of my face in a second. I'm going to take a picture, wipe off this side of my face, and finish this side with the Camouflage instead because I just like that finish. I really like that full coverage. It's like that dark pigmentation that was right here. From where I'm sitting, it looks like it's gone. Like you can't even tell I had something there. On this side, I still see a few blemishes peeking through, and I would guess that's why they call the foundation second skin. You want to see a little something, but if you want like wedding day foundation, you don't want a flaw to show, I would say go lightly with the Camouflage. I really like that finish. That is amazing. Never did them side by side, and I'm really loving this brush to apply it. I know a lot of people use this brush as a baking brush for powder under the eyes because of the shape, but I'm loving it for foundation. Alright guys, so I finished my face, and I can tell you, I asked my husband actually, I said, which side of my face do you like the most, or which side do you think shows more of my blemishes? So he said that the side with the Camouflage, where is that? The Camouflage was a little thicker. He could tell it was thicker because we were in natural sunlight. He could see that it was thicker, but he said that all of my blemishes were covered. He said that the side with the second skin foundation, he said you can see a few blemishes and it looks darker. So even though they're the same shade, the second skin does look a little bit darker in natural sunlight. Also, I would say, I was going to say use a beauty blender, but I started tapping it on this side of my face when I was in the bathroom, and I think the Camouflage is a little too thick to use a beauty blender. Maybe after you blend it out with the brush, go behind it with the beauty blender and don't wet it too much, just a little bit of dampness to it, and bounce it off of the face to kind of push things into place. But using a beauty blender, it's kind of like you will see that indentation. Every time I tap my face, you can see the little mark, that like that little egg shape all over the places where I touched. So I'm thinking a brush is a better way to apply it. The second skin foundation, don't get me wrong, I love it, love it, love it. If you like a little bit sheerer, buildable coverage, I would say go with the second skin. But if you're looking to be super flawless, go with the camouflage and just apply it very lightly, super lightly, because you don't want to be very cakey, because it will do that. You have to be very light with it. But I think it's an awesome foundation for those people who have like terrible spots and things that they really want to cover, and you don't want to keep putting product on top of product on top of product, you know what I'm saying, like with correctors and this and that. I didn't apply any correctors. This is all I used. So that is amazing to me. It really covered well. The eye tutorial will be coming up shortly. I'm loving, you know, what I did. It was super quick, super easy, loving it. So I'm going to share that with you guys in another video. And that is about it. So thank you guys so much for watching. If you are curious as to what hair I'm wearing, I do have a giveaway from ywigs.com. This is a front lace Brazilian deep wave wig. So I'll leave the link for that down below. There's a giveaway for a unit exactly like this one. And there's also a way to win a unit on Instagram as well. So I'll leave that link below. Check out the description box for all of the rules. It ends on Monday coming, so you still have a few more days. I believe that's the 22nd, 23rd, 24th, or the 23rd, something like that. You still have a few days to enter. And truly, that is it. All right, guys? So I will talk to you later. Cyber kisses. And see you guys in the next video. Bye.